During the send-off at my wedding to the groom's house, I embraced my mother tight, and that was when I realized that I was not going to stay with my mom anymore and be under her guidance, protection and watchful eyes, and that I would be in a different house. It's a blessing to be a woman as one is able to do the kind of things that a mother can do, and that's the selfless and beautiful thing about womanhood. As a family, we ensure we sit together and listen to scripts, but the choice of doing a film is entirely mine. Punda marks my entry into Kannada and Krishnaleelai will be my Tamil debut. It was a good experience shooting for both the films. I had to unlearn everything, as Maya's character is the essence of Allama. She reflects feminism, an in-depth and powerful role where she feels that she can never lose. Yes, doing a Kannada film is like a homecoming. This industry is like family to me. I have known people here since my childhood. After my Kannada debut, I went through a difficult phase in life. People would make fun of me behind my back, and there were days I would cry alone for hours. It is okay. I believe it is not wrong for the industry or the audience to think that a lead actress must look a certain way or have a body of a certain type. My place is cemented in Malayalam films. Malayalam is not my language and it felt alien to me, but for them, I am someone from Karnataka who could deliver. As a kid, I used to watch my mum handle her personal and professional lives like a pro, and the ease with which she handled everything around her made me love the vibe around the entire industry. Oh, I get compared to my mum in many ways, be it looks, the performance or whatever else, but none of this seems like a negative. Malayalam cinema has given me the biggest break and has been like a school for me on how to perform. I have always accepted films based on what my role is. Of course, I do look at who is playing the lead opposite me, the producer and the director. My earlier film, Punda, did not give people a glimpse of what I could do as my role was that of a typical glamour doll that required me to run around trees. For me, Mother's Day means giving undivided attention to my mother. It's not about buying her luxurious stuff, it's about giving her my complete attention when she is talking, discussing something, and I think it's the best gift for her. There have been times when our career is uncertain. The film industry can be beautiful and judgmental at the same time. There are times when I thought of staying back and giving up. Namakku Parkan is a family drama that plots the story of a couple's struggles to build a house of their own. The character I play is every man's dream wife, one who supports her husband through thick and thin. I don't want to be typecast as a heroine doing just glamorous roles. Bubbly roles and running around trees don't satiate an actor's quest for the best. Whether I'm in a sari or a mini skirt hardly matters as long as the role I do in a film is substantial and makes a difference. Director Aji John has a style of filmmaking that will surely appeal to all. We should stay in places which are sanitized and make sure family members are safe. Everyone should spread the right amount of information and create awareness about coronavirus. Apart from acting, I love singing as well. Playback singing has always been my dream. Acting with my parents was nerve-wracking. If they watch me act on the sets, I feel nervous and blocked. Nobody was willing to lend their bike or teach me to ride. Bike riding is very addictive and nobody wants to part with their bike for someone else. Singing was a liberating experience for me. I am not a trained singer, but I used to sing for my father's theater troupe and that's where I learnt the ropes of pitch and rhythm. We tend to crib about kids being addicted to phones all the time, but the truth is that it is the parents who are the root cause of such behavior, because they are usually the original addicts. I always wanted to become a doctor but then my plans changed gradually. I am in love with Kareena Kapoor. I have watched all her films and by brands that are endorsed by her. I was fascinated by my parents as I would visit them on the sets. Since we were a nuclear family, I always accompanied my parents to their shoots and I liked the atmosphere there. In Telugu, they treat an actor or actress with great importance, and the Kannada industry is like home for me. I feel most comfortable working here. I'm someone who loves watches. I have never been someone who chooses a film according to the language. Since I am comfortable with Tamil, Kannada and Malayalam, the scope of the film is all that matters to me. I never planned to act in Malayalam. Yakshiyam Jainam just happened and everything else just followed. Kairu is very supportive of my acting career and always pushes me to do good work. In fact, he expects me to continue my acting career even after the marriage. Given that Kairu also comes from a family which is closely associated with the film industry, I know I will get more support from them to pursue my acting career. I won't stop acting. As long as we live, we will continue to act in films. Throughout my career, I have always played it safe with the kind of roles I've taken up. In fact, my role in Jinda was tough because I couldn't relate to it in any way. I cannot categorize Allama into one specific genre. The movie is beyond boundaries. Being a Catholic dancer, learning Bharatanatyam was a challenge as it was not that subtle, when compared to my natural form of dance. Imagine a superstar of his stature coming to someone like me and saying, "Hi Meghana, I'm Mohanlal. Nice to meet you." I was so taken aback by his politeness. My father, being a theater person, used to compose music for his plays. He noticed me singing one of his compositions at a young age and he was amazed. From then on, he taught me the little things that he knew about music. It would be a dream come true if I could sing for A.R. Rahman. He is very unconventional. Apart from popular actors like Mammootty and Mohanlal, I knew nothing about Malayalam, but I got to learn so many things which became a strong base in my profession. My parents have been a great strength to me. They never forced me into anything, and I have the final say. People would say that I looked good on screen, but they could not cast me as I was a bit overweight. It was never an issue in Malayalam films. Now that I have lost some weight, they ask me if there is something wrong with me. It is just a matter of perception. Of course, I'm all for women getting to play prominent parts. Allama is a period film set in the 12th century, for which I had to sport a different look. The story is about a mystic saint and Vachana poet Allama Prabhu, and I play a dancer in it. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.